Hey guys, what's going on? It's ChaseFace. I'm just recording a totally off-the-cuff video with absolutely no script because I have something to say that's just kind of like come up recently and I figured I wanted to address it soon and just be direct about it. If you're familiar with the nature of my content, you know that I'm kind of a control freak and I really like being able to have everything laid out in front of me. Like I like to have a script laid out and I like to have all my files neatly organized in a bunch of different folders and stuff. So this is a bit unorthodox for me. Like I do my ramble videos, that's usually with someone else, so I usually get to like bounce off them. So this is the first time I'm just standing in my closet alone by myself, hoping I don't go too far off track of what I wanted to say. So as many of you may know, I have a series called What Happened, where I kind of, at least the end goal is to look at each game in a series all the way up until the most recent installation and just kind of compare and contrast and take notes and, you know, just like analyze it, fun stuff like that. For no reason in particular, back when I got the idea, I just decided to do Sonic because I honestly can't even come up with a reason. I was just like, oh, let's do Sonic. People really liked it. I was really stoked with the response. And then people were like, we really want more. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I started doing more Sonic. Ever since then, when I would try to do non-Sonic related content, people would get kind of upset with me. They would really get really aggressive. They'd say, where's the next Sonic video? When are you going to do more Sonic stuff? I basically only plan on doing What Happened series for games that I actually like. Like I've had people ask me to do What Happened series on games that I've never played that I'm not familiar with. And like maybe down the road I might, but as of right now, I really only want to do What Happened on Pokemon, Resident Evil, and Final Fantasy in that order. Like that'll come later. But for some reason I just decided to do Sonic because, you know, I like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I like Sonic games. They're actually, it's actually a series I grew up with and, you know, I like the old ones and I like some of the new ones and I would sincerely call myself a Sonic fan. But that's not all I am. I really love Resident Evil and I love Mega Man and I love Final Fantasy, and I love really just a lot of old JRPGs and a lot of survival horror games and stuff like that. So there are a lot of games that I really enjoy. When I came out with the Sonic videos, people were really digging them and that was cool, but soon the focus quickly grew to be only on Sonic. This would cause me a lot of distress because when I would make non-Sonic related videos, people would often ignore it completely. They would fill the comment section with questions about where's the next Sonic video, which then made me feel a little bit cornered because every time I would release a Sonic video, it would do amazingly well, which of course I was happy about, but it also made me feel sort of like my content and the direction of my content was being decided for me. The really cool part about doing YouTube is being able to have like ultimate creative freedom and, you know, you get to be your own boss and all that fun stuff. But obviously I'm at the mercy of my audience, and because I'm nothing without my subscribers and my viewers, I honestly do care what people think of what I upload. And I do listen to every comment when people say, oh, I'd really like to see you do this, or I'd love to see you review this. Like I totally take all that into account. Like after I uploaded my most recent Erased video, someone was like, you should do something on Kino's Journey. And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I should do Kino's Journey. That was a good show. As soon as I started to realize that people were trying to sort of peg me as the Sonic guy, like the Sonic channel, I realized that it would be a good idea to sort of distance myself a little bit. I had every intention of coming back to Sonic because it really is a series that I would honestly like to see the end to. Even now, I still get quite a lot of comments on every video, including the discussion page on YouTube, basically saying, hey, when are you going to do the next Sonic video? I'll comment on another video on someone else's channel completely different. It'll be like a, you know, like a political video, or it'll be like a funny, cute animal video, and people will see me and they'll go, Chase, when are you going to upload the next Sonic video? And so I literally can't go anywhere on YouTube without people cornering me and holding me up on my collar and just going, when are you gonna fucking make the video, you asshole? And so it's honestly kind of led me to distance myself from editing and making videos. There's the part of me that's not very good at time management, and I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to stave off the temptations of working from home and not just being able to turn on a game whenever I feel like it. So I'm getting a lot better at just editing on a schedule. It's something that's kind of taking a bit of time to get the hang of, because it's definitely a process. But honestly, the entire idea of sort of being pigeonholed as the Sonic guy is kind of taking a toll on my mental health. I don't want to be dramatic and act like, you know, this is making me go insane or anything, but it's pretty stressful because I'll just get comments all the time. Sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're like, hey, you should do another Sonic video. I really, like most of the really nice ones, they're always like, I really liked your Sonic videos, those were really cool. And that sincerely means a lot to me because like on my newest Erase video, most of the comments were like, this was really, really good. I really like this. And that felt so goddamn good after I spent so much time on that damn video. But sometimes they get sort of borderline harassing. Like, people will just tell me, they say, like, you haven't uploaded a Sonic video in a while, I'm unsubscribing. And like, that actually hurts my feelings. Like, I'm kind of a sensitive dude, so when that happens, I'm like, ah, shit, I must have made a mistake somewhere. Like, if these people are unsubscribing, I'm not giving them what they want. I'm failing as an entertainer. But I think I kind of just reached a conclusion when I was really stressed out the day after I uploaded my most recent video, and a decent chunk of the comments were just people asking me, where's the next Sonic video? If you watch my videos, some people will go back and like watch my videos over and over again. I have a few YouTubers that I know, such as Matthew Matosis, where I will just go back and I will just watch their videos over and over again because I'm really passionate about like their editing style and their jokes and their humor and their observations, and I love it, so I totally get that. And some people would have noticed that I put an annotation up on the newest video that said, this series is on indefinite hiatus, meaning that I will come back to it at some point. I just don't know when, because I was burned out. I really didn't want to look at Sonic anymore for a while. It was just getting to be such a chore. I wanted to come back and be like, hell yeah, I love this game. This is fun, and not work, which most of my videos are when it's about something I really love. So I had every intention of coming back to the series at my own leisure when I felt full of energy and happy and excited to do it and stuff. But when people will go on unrelated videos and they'll say, where's the next X video on a video that isn't X, it gets really frustrating because I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's a weird situation to really pour a lot of time and effort and heart into a video and see a comment where someone just goes, oh, you made a typo, or this isn't Sonic, what the fuck? This is dumb. It's just like, it really crushes you, you know? I don't know. I guess even when I don't like a video, I'm like, I didn't like this one detail, but overall this was really good. That totally saves it. If you're just like, here's something I have a gripe with, but overall, I like this too. Like that always is a real saving grace. So my newest Sonic video at that time, when I uploaded it, people were immediately saying, where is Sonic 3? Like literally the same day I uploaded the Sonic 2 conclusion video. And it was really frustrating and I didn't know what to do. And then I just decided I need to just take a break from this. This isn't healthy. Like I can't be feeding this insatiable machine that is the internet. And in that annotation I said, hey, Sonic is on indefinite hiatus. Please don't ask me when it's coming out. It'll come out when it comes out. Thank you for understanding. And obviously because it's the internet, that didn't do anything, and people just kept kind of nagging me and you know, dogpiling me all the time. Where's the next Sonic video coming out? And after a while, it kind of got to be a joke. Like people could tell that I was getting testy about it, and they knew that it wasn't something that I was really excited about. And so then they would use it to troll me, and they'd be like, oh, hey, you're the Sonic guy. And obviously that gets under your skin, being pigeonholed as something that you don't really want to be pigeonholed as. Because real talk, most of you guys know, like I said, I love Sonic, but most of you guys know that the Sonic fan base is really, really, really notorious for a number of things that I'm not going to go into right now. So let's just say that when you talk about Sonic for a job, like that's your income, it's a very stressful work environment when you have a lot of fans that, you know, they'll take one thing that you missed, one little detail, and that's their entire comment is just, you missed this and I'm upset at you. Because like I said, you know, you always want to please everyone, and it's like, ah, damn it. I put the annotation up there as just kind of a blanket solution to be like, hey everyone, obviously you all like Sonic, you're going to be here on the newest video, so here's an explanation. And some people will tell me, oh, well, I was on my phone, I couldn't see it. So then I put it in the video description, like big text, like, hey, you know, this is on hiatus right now, just so you know, like, because people on their phone can see that. And people would still keep commenting. They would just scroll right down, they wouldn't see it, and they would just go, where's the next video? I would reply to individual comments, and I would say, it's on break right now, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I'll come back to it someday, but maybe not until, you know, like next year or something. But the problem with that is that not everyone on YouTube will go through the comment section and read every single comment before asking a question. Obviously, that would take way too much goddamn time. So I would ultimately be answering the same questions over and over and over and over and over again, because I don't want people's questions to go unanswered. Like, I know how frustrating it is when you want to know where something is, like a video series on YouTube, and no one gets back to you, no one answers your question. So I'm just sitting here like, yeah, no, these guys totally deserve an answer. But I would find that no matter what I would do, people would always keep asking again and again and again. And I'm sure that's just something about the internet that if I'm going to do this for a living, I'm going to have to get used to it. I'm going to have to grow a thicker skin and just get used to people constantly saying, yo, you need to edit faster, make videos faster, and they're right. But when I made made my newest video, and about, I would say 20% of the comments were about Sonic, I thought to myself, all right, this is a little out of control. It didn't really help that I was in not a great mood at the time anyway, and I was just sort of fed up with it, but then I just decided, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing Sonic anymore. It was originally going to be a hiatus. I had every intention of coming back. I told everyone this, I'm on a break, like it's not done, and people didn't listen. They just kept asking and pushing and nagging, and it just got to me. Like, it just did something to me. Part of me just kind of snapped, and I was like, I don't think I want to do this. There is still the vague possibility that if everyone just kind of stops talking about it and stops asking me, then once everyone's kind of forgotten about it, then maybe I'll come back with it after I finish other series. But like, as of right now, the more people that keep asking, the less likely it's going to happen. Because, you know, if someone asked you every single day to do something, you wouldn't do it. But then if they left you alone, you'd be like, you know what, I feel like doing this now. I already posted about this on Twitter. I pinned it, so anyone who goes on my Twitter will see it all the way at the top. I had pinned my newest video. I was proud to show it off, but this actually took precedent because of how big of a problem it is. And I had actually talked to Gaijin Goomba about the idea of like making an announcement video, and he's like, no, people who subscribe to you, they're only gonna watch your actual content. They're not gonna watch like the filler, they're not going to watch the announcements. Like, they don't care. They'll figure it out on their own. But people haven't figured it out. They haven't figured out that I want to distance myself from Sonic, and they're getting more aggressive and they're getting louder and louder. So if this video of me announcing that I'm not doing Sonic anymore isn't enough, then you guys might actually have to step in and help me, because I can't spend my whole day replying to YouTube comments, you know, saying the same thing over and over again. But I did want to be clear that I'm not doing Sonic videos anymore. I don't have any plans of doing Sonic in the foreseeable future. There's like a very small chance that if everyone just kind of stops asking me about it and everyone just kind of accepts my choice and, you know, respects my decision, then maybe I'll come back to it. So if you want more Sonic, stop asking about it. That's pretty much your best solution. I'm aware that this video might be coming off a little bit whiny, a little bit hypersensitive, and I'd be inclined to agree with you. I figure that if I just go on the record on video and say, hey, here's what's going on and why, then people will be more likely to say, oh, okay, now I understand, thanks Chase. And I want to make it very clear that I'm incredibly grateful that I've gotten as much support as I have for the videos. The people that I'm talking about who have been stressing me out and asking me a lot about where the new video is, they're a bit of a small minority, but they're a very loud minority. I would say I'm very lucky to have the fan base that I have. Everyone's been super cool, really supportive, and you know, I read all the comments that I get, and I remember a lot of the faces and the names of people that comment. The bad comments are usually just kind of passerbys, just having a laugh, but it still kind of bums me out. And I do apologize for those of you that really enjoy my Sonic videos. I'm sure they're still somewhere up on some archive website, like the Wayback Machine or something. So if you want to watch it, you can totally watch it there. I'm sure someone's gonna mirror it in time. I do sincerely feel bad for the people who really like the videos and they go back and they rewatch it sometimes, and now it kind of got ruined for them because some people were letting it get out of hand. I do want to apologize to those of you who really like my Sonic videos and who have been patiently waiting, who haven't been nagging me. It's not fair for you to get punished like this, and I'm fully aware of that. But the bottom line is, it's taking up my thoughts. It's keeping me up at night. It's just, you know, never thought I'd be saying that about Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. But I don't want to be known for exclusively Sonic content. I have no problem being known for Sonic content as well as other things, but I think it was an unfortunate decision to choose to do Sonic earlier on in my channel, because that kind of set up the expectation that, oh, this guy's gonna do a lot of Sonic content. No, not so much the case. I was gonna do it sparingly when I had the time and, you know, when it came to me, but people want full-time Sonic videos, and that simply is not gonna happen. Right now I'm planning on working full-time on my Pokemon videos, all anime reviews, all Rush reviews, all that stuff. I'm going to try as hard as I can to not do those unless I absolutely cannot resist the temptation. Like if I see a really good show or I play a really good game and I just have to say something about it really quick, I'll make an Otaku Time or I'll make a Rush review or something like that. But I realize that people really like my What Happened series, and it helps me grow a lot. It really helps me grow my audience, and in turn, I'm able to make more profit from my videos, which obviously, if I can make more of a profit from these videos, eventually I'll be able to hire an editor, and then you'll be able to see a video maybe like, you know, 2 a month or something would be really ideal. So I don't want any of you guys acting like me wanting more money from my channel as a bad thing. No, I would put that directly back in my channel to entertain you guys more and give you more frequent content. But I think that right now, it's just my biggest priority is being known for my What Happened series, not for my Sonic series. But anyway, I plan on mostly focusing on Pokemon right now and and nothing else. I might try to juggle a Resident Evil What Happened series at the same time, just to not burn myself out on playing a RPG with turn-based battles, and that gets really boring really fast when it's literally all I'm doing for 2 years. But I just want to make this video officially saying on the record, tell your friends, tell your family, hide your kids, hide your wife, that was a dead meme. I am no longer doing Sonic. I have no plans right now on doing Sonic. Assume that it is dead and buried. I'm sorry, I really am, but I just can't deal with it. I can't deal with the incessant demands and the questions over and over again. Doesn't matter how many times I answer the questions, they just keep coming up. Nobody sees that I've already answered the questions. I put up annotation, nobody reads them. I tweet about it, nobody sees. It's very frustrating. So at the risk of looking kind of defiant and spiteful, I do kind of want to take back control of my channel a bit and say, sorry, not really doing that anymore. Don't know what to tell you. But if you're here for Sonic content and you really like my Sonic videos, I really appreciate all your support, and I really love all the kind words and the encouragement. But if you're only here for Sonic and you don't want to see anything else and you're going to leave a lot of comments saying, oh, where's the next Sonic video, then I would respectfully ask that you unsubscribe and find another content creator who's going to focus more on that, because that is not what my channel is about anymore. I mean, this whole thing might blow up in my face and people might be like, oh, he's trying to shift away from Sonic. Let's really, let's nag him even more so that he'll just have to do it. And that's honestly something I've thought about. I'm like, should I even bring it up, or am I just gonna make it worse? But I decided I'm just gonna be transparent and tell you guys what's going on, because you guys deserve to know what's going on behind the scenes and what's happening with my channel, because without you guys, I would literally be fucking, still at 300 subscribers. That, and obviously Pro Jared has been an enormous help, and a bunch of the guys from Normal Boots and other ridiculously cool people in the community, big and small alike. I'm honestly rethinking this whole thing while I'm recording, because I'm really worried how it's going to come off. I don't want to sound whiny, I don't want to sound entitled, I don't want to sound defensive, but I'm just kind of putting it on the table and saying, hey, here's what's going on in my mind, here's the rationale behind my decisions, and just more than anything, I don't want this channel to be something that, I don't want it to become a desk job. I don't want it to be something that I wake up to and I have to pull myself out of bed and just absolutely hate what I do. I want to really wake up and just jump right out of bed and be like, fuck yeah, I get to edit today. This is going to be sweet. And by ceasing the Sonic content, I'm hoping that I can put myself further in that direction. Because as of right now, I've just been really depressed and anxious a lot lately for a number of reasons. But the idea that to some people, I'm no more than a Sonic tuber, I think, if that's the term. And, people leaving comments just saying like, you owe us this next video. It's really taken its toll, and I just didn't want you guys to be in the dark on it, and I want it to be out there officially. The word is, no more Sonic. And again, sorry, I really am. I would have loved to continue the series, but it's just Sonic fan comments are not good for anyone. I think there's probably scientific data to prove that people who make Sonic videos are probably more mentally compromised. I have a particular idea of where I want my channel to go in the future. I have ideas of how I can help it grow, people that I could bring on board to make it better and funnier and more interesting and more dynamic and stuff. I obviously wouldn't tweak with the formula too much, but I know a lot of really funny, talented people that I've been meaning to pull onto the show in some way or another, usually probably behind the scenes, or maybe like a cameo here and there. But I have so many ideas, and simply put, Sonic content, because of how visceral and divisive and argumentative the comment sections tend to be, compared to most other videos on games out there. I apologize if I'm repeating myself. I'm having my friend Jab edit all of this for me, and so I'm not really keeping track of everything that I have said already. I'm hoping he'll edit out the bad parts. Thanks, Jab. So if you're one of my subscribers that watches whatever I upload, then this isn't really going to affect you, because I'm still going to keep uploading videos, and I'm still going to make sure that they're high quality and entertaining and, up to my unreasonable standards. But I really do want to reiterate that without you guys, I would be nothing. I really am upset that it's come to this, but I literally can't think of anything else that I can do to remedy this situation. So for now, hopefully this will suffice, at least in the short term. But I spent a lot of my time reflecting on my audience and who they are and what they expect and what kind of people they are. And I came to the conclusion that my audience can handle honesty, and they can handle, me being direct. And again, I'm sorry if this is bad news for you. I really wanted to keep going with it, but it's just, with the way things have been lately, it's probably just best if I shelf it officially, permanently, publicly, however you want to look at it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. It really means a lot. I'm really happy with how the channel's been going and how it's been growing, and I'm incredibly excited to see where I can go with this in the future, and what people's reactions are going to be to my content, because even though YouTube is usually a very negative shithole with just terrible, terrible negativity. My audience has been really cool, and everyone's been really understanding and respectful. So I'm not really sure what else to say that I probably haven't already repeated 2 or 3 times. So I'll just say look forward to Pokemon as being my main priority right now. Maybe some Resident Evil later, but What Happened videos are currently the #1 focus for me. So look forward to that coming out. I hope to make you laugh. I hope to make you learn. I hope to make you love. Anyways, thanks for watching, and take care.